Good morning, all. I hope you slept well. Oof. I haven't been feeling the greatest. Just mentally, physically, emotionally exhausted. Right before I started this, it was Candace. She just uploaded a video. It's driving her nuts. You can't just say stuff. I couldn't agree with her more. I found myself in a reality where people just said stuff over and over and over, and it didn't make sense. None of it made sense, but because they said it over and over and over, it must be so. And I'm like, no, that's not the case. I lived through that. I know what you're referring to, and that's not how it went. So what you're saying is not true. But because they say it, it must be so. It's like, because they put it on a website regarding a business, it must be so. Because they say it, it must be so. And it's like, no. N-O. I call BS on it. I stand with her on that. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ludicrous. I wish that they would put a full blown out investigation in my life. I wish her and Baron and Ian and Valhalla all came together and just pounded it out with an investigation in my world. That would be interesting. It would be so interesting. It's little old me. I got a team of me piecing together this little wonky puzzle. That's all been interesting. It's outside of interesting. It's outside of the ramifications of basic human understanding. And if I struggle understanding it, I can only imagine what the exterior thinks, because I struggle with it. And so it's one of those things. But yeah, you're going to have people in this world, like, for example, Fox News is on right now, and homegirl, I don't even know who she is. I don't remember her name. Blonde hair. She smiles when she talks. I'm like, are you even real? Did you get your full charge before you came on this show? The things you're talking about, I'm not saying that they're not important to talk about, but right now they're not what we should be talking about. And because you're choosing not to talk about the things that need to be talked about, you're choosing to walk a path of distraction and manipulation. And because you say it, it must be so. And it's ridiculous. And you're smiling while you say it. While people are literally losing their lives, innocent children losing their lives for no reason. It's like, they all say different things when it comes to this war, but Lindsey Graham made a comment that it's a religious war. Duh. It's a spiritual war. Duh. It's a power war. Duh. It's a war filled with blackmail, coercion, greed, and power. It's the stem of it. It's a stem of all wars. If you go back in the history, if you really do and unpack it, it really is. It's those that are in power that want more power. It's just crazy to me. But I watched a podcast, which I'm going to unpack that in another video. So yesterday, and I get so many unique conversations that come my way. But somebody had said something to me in regards to simulation. I feel like we're all in a simulation now. It's crazy to me because I think a lot of people are waking up to the fact that we have been in a simulation. It's not just me, but it's globally. And it's you have people that are just playing their part in this said simulation, hitting the talking points, hitting the keywords, diverting, creating distractions, creating manipulation in the simulation so people don't ask questions, so people don't wake up. And if you do wake up, you start asking questions, well then, be prepared. You're going to get hit with a lot of hate. You're going to get hit with a lot of slander. You're going to get hit with a lot of he said, she said. You're going to get hit with a lot of gossip. You're going to get hit with censorship. You're going to get hit with gang stalking. You're going to get hit with craziness on the road. It's just, you just are. It shouldn't be that way, but it is. And you just have to find the place in your world where you move in no fear. You have nothing to be afraid of. You truly don't. Especially if you're living your life as close to the righteous as you can, and you carry your faith and understanding who God is, who Christ is, and what Jesus did on the cross. And that in itself is enough for you to walk in no fear. That's the beauty of understanding faith. When you step into that side of faith and you truly move in no fear, that's when you start bringing heaven here on earth in a world filled with evil that doesn't want you to walk in heaven on earth. That is their main goal. That's why demons walk amongst us. And I saw a video, The Reckoning. I really like her. There's, Ashley, there's some things I really like, but there's some things that I pick up on, but she's definitely hitting the envelope, and I'm glad to see it when it comes to a lot of these people that have a substantial amount of following, talking about the things that need to be talked about. My gosh, because it's beyond me. It's beyond you. It's for our children. But she had said something really powerful. A lie plus pattern equals clearly seeing the truth. I kind of changed it. It's a formula. I work in formulas. I really do. I've created a way inside my mind where it's like I see the formula of life in the reality of truth in a formula state. And it's like when I go through my day, I see all these different formulas of just the reality. Like, for example, if you talk to me about a lot of my back issues, my body issues, things like that, because I've had such a unique experience with doctors of all facets, I don't trust them. Now, I'm not saying all of them are out there and they're not great, but I'm just saying for me personally, I don't trust them because of everything that I have been through and things that I do know, things that I have proof of. And my proof is still not enough for these people. So that said, when I go through conversations, people ask me about my body or, how I'm feeling or things like that, they'll say, have you tried this? Have you seen this doctor? I'm like, no, I haven't, and I have no desire to. Jesus didn't go to the doctors, so I'm good. I'm good, right? I know not everybody carries that mindset, but that's the mindset I have. Like, back in the day, they didn't have all this crap. And they did just fine. They had, of course, different people that had an understanding and wisdom and knowledge when it came to the medical care and things of that nature, but they didn't have it to this kind of grand scale. And I think that will be okay. And that's just for me personally. This is for me personally. But that is a formula in my head when it comes to different things within my body. I just do what I have to do. But when you get to a place where you can start recognizing the pattern and the lie, it lands you on the truth. Whether they want you to see the truth or not, you still can see the truth. Period. Because the proof is in the pattern and it's in the lie. That's the proof. That is the proof. And see, because I carry such a strong understanding of that, I don't need anybody to understand the proof that I see and the proof that I carry. Period. Because I pick up on the patterns. And I am able to put them together in reference to a certain scenario, which I'm going to break down in my next video, because this one's already at 8 minutes. So on to the next video.